Welcome, welcome. Woo! Welcome back.
Welcome, welcome.
Howdy, howdy, howdy. Hello, hello, hello. This is where you say welcome.
Oh yeah, welcome, welcome, welcome,
Right,
Hot Shot Secret fans.
We've got storms rolling in from the right.
Moving right day and night.
And we're supposed to be powered by science
That's
here.
very true.
We better be able to get two people on one shot somehow.
A lot of hard work that went into this. You know, it's something that we've been chasing for a year and a half to try to get this truck in the threes.
We are live.
We are live.
Welcome. welcome.
What was that, Kyle?
I was waiting for the go.
You're waiting for the go?
Yeah.
Yeah, the guy behind the computer is not.
We're not allowed to talk about the man behind the curtain, remember?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Well,
Yeah. Welcome to another edition of Facebook Live here at Hot Shot Secret. We got some boom. I've been gone for a while.
these are new to our setup, though. Last week we used them on the road, and they're like, "Hey, those sound really good. Can we use them again?" I'm like, "Sure, if you want to
Well,
set
let's
them
know
up."
how they're sounding.
Yeah.
You were on the road, I was on the road, but we're here. So this is episode 147. As always, ask your questions down below, post your comments. We'll answer about anything. If not, we'll defer and get homework and come back. But tag a friend in the comments below and tell them why they should be watching. That's a good idea. That's a good idea.
Yeah.
But we also do our weekly giveaway. You can enter that on
HotShotSecret.com/giveaway.
/giveaway. And free product. It's pretty easy. Just put your email in there, and then if they watch, was I on the road when I saw somebody actually chime in? Did they get the follow up?
It was a faker. Yeah, we had a faker.
But if you're watching, when you win, you get a bonus. We throw a T-shirt or hoodie or something in. So
Yep.
this week, what are we giving away? Stiction Eliminator and a hat.
No,
Oh, someone didn't update my sheet.
me too. Then
So we're giving away LX4.
LX4, yeah.
Okay.
I'm like, wait a minute, it's not Diesel Extreme was last week. And
Yeah.
I was trying to think.
So,
I'm not eligible to win, so I never look at what we're actually giving away.
Right. Well, let's know where you're watching from. I see Dan Zelton's in. I saw Dan this past weekend. Truck looking as good as ever. But we're dual streaming Facebook and YouTube. You've got the double restream set up, so we should see comments from both.
We should. We had a
gonna
little
try.
internet problems here before we
We'll
started,
try.
so I'm
I'm on top of Facebook, so we
Right.
can at least get that. Like and share the video, subscribe to the YouTube, follow us on Instagram, YouTube, TikTok, all that good stuff. And let's jump into the new dealers.
Yeah, we've got a couple new dealers. First off, from Shorewood, Illinois, on-site truck and trailer repair.
Good logo.
Yes, that's a very good logo.
I like it.
And from
Luxembourg.
Luxembourg,
Wisconsin.
Wisconsin.
That's where you just work.
Just where I was at. I have no idea where that is. Willie's Performance and Fab.
Huh. Cool. Well, welcome aboard, guys, and glad to have you. And we didn't get a nice banner for that. That's a good logo. Mm-hmm. And Willie, send us your logo too. We'll get that taken care of. And again, send in your decals. Get your stickers, all that stuff. I know I got quite a few since we've been out of the studio for a while. You might hear some construction on the new mics. I'm not sure, but we're getting close to completing all that. So
I think we're going to be in there in 2 weeks, hopefully.
2 weeks back in the studio.
Back in the studio.
The band's gonna get back together
That's
again?
the goal. So next week I'm going to take the setup on the road once again to Iowa, to the NTPA event I'm going to, and then hopefully when we get back, we can get back to the studio.
Cool. Katie Steinman says, "Hi, husband." Hi, Katie.
Hi, Katie. That was weird.
That's awkward. She calls you husband?
That was even a little weird.
No. She called you daddy. You get red.
That's it for today's show. Goodbye.
That's a wrap.
That's a wrap.
All right. Glad you're in here, Katie.
Yeah.
Let's see here. TV airings. What do we got here coming up? Well, it's holiday weekend, so.
Yeah. Saturday at 11:30 a.m. is All Girls Garage featuring Gasoline,
Gasoline
Extreme.
Extreme.
Yeah.
Nice.
Extreme.
It's an extreme weekend.
Yeah.
Because then
And
we have Truck U on Sunday, 10:30 a.m. on Motor Trend with Diesel Extreme and EDT. Two-step treatment on the fuel side. So we got the fuel covered for this holiday weekend.
Feel your weekend. Feel your freedom.
Stop.
What?
Stop.
Feel your freedom, man.
I can see that being a web promo coming up. Maybe.
We're going to write it right now. We're just going to make it
I'm
up.
sure you are.
Might be today's special, man.
So let's see. So we also do a feature ride of the week. Your chance to be featured on the Facebook page every Sunday. We post it, right? Yeah. And you can post your picture in the comments. And this week we got Russell Simpson in the John Deere. That's actually a working one.
Yes, that's a true workhorse.
He's not pulling a sled.
No.
He's pulling some real stuff.
I bet that's farmed a lot of land over the years.
Oh, I bet. That looks. What year is that? What model is that? You know what's missing?
What do you think it's missing there?
Well, something that I might call a hood.
Oh, the side shield?
It doesn't need side shields, does
It
it?
doesn't, no. See,
right.
that's the
the
OGs did not cover the engine at all.
Okay.
And then the newer ones cover more of the engine.
For protection?
I think for looks.
Style.
Style, yeah.
It's a good place for a sponsor to get some love on there, you know?
Right.
So that's good.
I didn't see a model number on there, but I'm going to say it's a 30 series, it looks like.
I'm thinking 30 series too.
Yeah. Probably a 40-30.
Yeah. Yeah. 30-30 maybe.
Nah, too small for, or
Oh,
too
you're
large
right.
for a
You're
30-30.
You're right. Good looking tractor though, so.
It's a dirty 30 series.
And have we yet had a lawnmower up?
Well,
Oh, your wheel popping one.
my
that's
wheel
right.
popping one, yeah. We're still looking for a true lawnmower.
Yeah. Thanks, Russell Simpson. Nice tractor. Appreciate you posting it. We also have our Protect Your Ride image. And these are usually posted on social media. Little Bear goes out and finds them. This time it's Brian Russell with his Diesel Extreme pick. Can't make out what kind of engine that is from here.
Nah, I can't. That's,
We need a bigger monitor in here. But thanks, Brian. Do we get like his social media, like his at?
That's from Facebook.
Oh, okay. Cool. Brian Russell on Facebook. And always remember our Steve Summers Overnight Drive live from Hot Shot Secret Studios, Monday through Friday, midnight to 5 a.m. You can catch that, see all the airing in different places on overnightdriveradio.com. But we have an app for iPhone, for Apple, for Android, also catch them on Facebook and YouTube too. So that's every night. And let's see, so he's got the big finale tomorrow morning, because I know he's a big July 4th guy. Mm-hmm. So they're looking for a big finale to finish off and take some time off for the holidays. So
yeah, and Steve will actually be off on Monday. But
Yep.
We got some best of, we'll call it, show we're put together.
is that what's going on? It's
Yeah, that's
not
what's
a
going on.
re-air, it's a best of?
It's
like
a
compilation?
Yeah, we cut a couple episodes together.
Uh-huh.
And actually, it's streaming privately right now from my computer onto YouTube so we can play it later.
Gotcha.
So the technology's working in the background right now.
It's amazing. Just like our technology is working in the background. Yeah.
Yeah. And Chris will be on next Friday as well. So
Yes,
normally
that's
he
another
would be
announcement. First Friday of the month,
yeah,
Chris goes on, but yeah, because of the holiday he's pushing. Is it next week?
that's what I believe. So
That's what I heard too. So, yeah, check. And you know, I pitched to Steve this week, and he pulled it off. Have you noticed the set decor?
yeah, it was
It's red, white, and blue
red,
lights
white,
all
and
the way.
blue all over the place.
I like it. So catch the Friday episode, and then next Friday, Chris will be on with him as well, which is always a good episode. Chris used to come on our Facebook Lives a lot at the beginning. It's kind of how we started everything, and then he's just been so busy lately. But we do get him on
Oh, that's beautiful.
we do get him on the radio program once a month. So for those of you that missed Chris on here, tune into the radio show next Friday. He's on there for 5 hours, and you can drill him with all the questions you want.
He takes all sorts of crazy things. I'm like, where did that come out of? Like, I
Right.
never heard that question before. But
Yeah, save those ones for him. Let's see. What else we got? Sales. We got sales going on.
Well,
a Freedom Box?
A
Okay.
Freedom Box, okay.
What's that?
So we picked out some mystery type items. We're going to put together a little something special for anyone that purchases over the holiday weekend. So starting tomorrow through Tuesday, the 6th, we're going to pick 4 winners for the 4th and give them a extra goodie box valued at over $100 for each one.
Wow.
So, you know, you might see some products like some of these listed here.
Interesting. They don't have to do anything extra special.
Nothing extra special. Just thank you to our customers for being there for us.
Cool.
Celebrate a little bit of freedom.
Cool. I like it. What's the loop thing?
Stay into all the information going on here at Hot Shot Secret by subscribing to our email newsletter at hotshotsecret.com/email.
I like it. How the newsletters going?
Great.
Yeah?
I got to write another one today, tomorrow, sometime.
What's the latest topic?
Well, it's going to be about our sale.
I think you just spilled the beans on the sale.
I did.
Okay.
And working on a blog as well.
And what's that topic?
I don't know which one I'm going to do yet.
Okay.
I need to work on it, so that's, you know.
Fair enough. And as we said, we do give away products every Thursday. This one's going to be some LX4, I'm told. Mm-hmm.
It's updated on this one here.
But not the front.
But not the front.
Not very thorough. Little Bear. Not,
Yeah, like
slacking.
link text or something. I don't know.
But again, be sure to sign up every week. hotshotsecret.com/giveaway. This week's winner is
Rick Gabriel at something.com.
Rick Gabriel at something.com. I like when we can actually read the email.
Yes, it's nice.
So-
I don't know that guy's name.
So congrats, Rick. Whether you're a gas or diesel guy, that's the nice thing about LX4. That's for everything. You can put that in just about anything. I was just talking to, who was I just talking to? Oh, Blake Bradford from Street Outlaws, and he had a guy that had some extra LX4 that was using in his truck, who has a CB4 pump, and Blake just got his truck switched over from a CB4 back to a CB3. He did a conversion, but I just wondered what else he could use it for, because he's like, I like the EDT, and I said, stick with the EDT. It's got the LX4 in it. And he's like, well, what am I going to do with this LX4 then? I said, we'll put it in the race car. He's like, huh? But a lot of this race fuel, even the gas guys, the alcohol is really dry. Gasoline's pretty well lubricated, but if you're running any type of alcohol or a lot of the high octane gasoline, it benefits from LX4. It benefits from lubricity. So that's the only thing protecting your fuel system. I mean, it gets all lubricity from the fuel. So
Right. I was talking to the methanol guys, and they said, if you guys come out with a really good lubricity agent, which I'm like, well, probably got that, and then something to help with the corrosion, which we do that with the EDT, I'm like, love to try it. So,
LX4,
yeah.
yeah. I don't know about the corrosion though. We'd
Yeah,
have to
we
pull
need
that
we need
element out of the EDT.
Out of the EDT, yeah. So
But we
something,
could put
something for
that-
the R&D process maybe to look at.
That would work in methanol, though. We could do that. We just have to take those 2 ingredients out.
Yeah, because you know a lot of them use like the smell stuff. That's the it has like some of it smells like cherry or berries or
when they're flavoring it.
yeah. But the reason they use that is the lubricity and corrosion protection.
No, they use that to smell like blueberries.
Okay,
I don't know if there's any lubricity in that stuff.
the good stuff there is.
Huh, I've used it. It's only put like an ounce in. It's a little tiny thing.
Yeah.
We do have some comments and questions on the YouTube or Facebook,
Oh,
actually.
that's
if
why
you guys
you're
want-
playing. It's waiting for you to log in.
Yeah, I'll throw some stuff
Well,
at you.
We keep losing our Wi-Fi signal.
All right.
It's all right. That's what I'm here for, guys. So
I got it up here. I got Facebook.
Justin James asking if we're going to head down to Kansas on November 6th.
I believe he's asking about the second one of the airport wars. We sponsored the first one. I don't believe we are because November 6th is SEMA. We'll be in Vegas. That's why. Yep. So unfortunately, we are going to miss that one. We're going to be out in Vegas all that week. Matter of fact, I was just talking with Levon earlier about plans for that. So that weekend before October 30th, for prep guys asking that question, we'll be in Tennessee at Crossville Dragway for the 250K race, $250,000 race, small tire race, put on by the Grand Hustle guys. We're title sponsoring that, and then I'm going straight from that race out to Vegas for Apex and SEMA, and we'll still be out there. So we're not going to be able to get back to Kansas by then. So sorry, Justin, we're not going to be able to make that one. Terry Howard's in, of course, still rocking the top fan badge. And what do you think he said?
Happy Hot Shot Secret Thursday.
You got it. And a happy 4th of July. Thanks, Terry. My mom's in. Hey, Mom. You look tired. Go home and take a nap. I am. I'm in my casual clothes today. I'm supposed to be working on the trailer all day. You've outdressed me. You dressed me down, man. Look at this.
Well, I didn't.
You have the brand new shirt, crispy collar.
Yeah.
I'm out here in shorts and a t-shirt. Showing me up, man.
Keep it popped.
Nick Morris is in there. He's popping his collar now. Lord, we're in trouble. Nick says, what's up, Kyle? Currently pouring Hot Shot Secret Stiction Eliminator into a customer's vehicle. Nice. Nick is a beast in the Outlaw series. He and Ryan Riddle are the two that go after it every single time. It's fun watching them go.
You know, I looked at the points the other day. It's interesting to see all the different categories and how the guys shake it out. And Ryan's right up the top right now, and I believe he's right behind him. And
I haven't seen him, but I'm sure it's how it always is. So I'm sure it is. But yeah, Nick's down there. What is it? Full Spool. He's in Cincinnati, so he's not far. He's an Ohio guy. But pouring some Stiction in. Good to see. Nick Caputo says, what's up, guys? After work today, I'm changing the oil on my race car. I'll be pouring in the adrenaline, good stuff before I race this weekend. Awesome. Good to hear, Nick. I guess this is kind of what we're talking about today is motorsports, right?
yeah.
Cool. Good timing. And Dan Zeldin's in. Can you spray some FR3 on that smoke detector to stop the squeak? Thank you. I'd rather just crush it with a big bottle.
But it's not a smoke
I don't
detector.
know where it is. What is it?
It's the alarm for the door, for the building.
Oh, who set the alarm off?
I don't know. They're
I
like,
think it's the battery backup in there, but Dan, I'm with you, man. Thing's killing me. Good timing. All right, so what are we at? We got to do our upcoming events.
yeah.
So next week, I'm off the road. I'm in town. I'm not going anywhere.
You're gonna work on the trailer?
I'm gonna have a staycation. But you're back on the road.
I'm back on the road. I'm back out to Rockwell, Iowa for the North Iowa Nationals. The big town close to it's Mason City. So we're north central Iowa.
Chamber Acres.
Yeah, they call it Chamber Acres. It's the Lions Club. Puts it on.
Gotcha.
So
And so you're going to be out. You're heading out.
I'm heading out Wednesday. The poll's Thursday night, Friday, and then twice on Saturday.
Cool.
I think there's 12 divisions or something crazy, 12, 13, something crazy like that.
Each session?
Total.
Oh, I was like,
Division,
whoa.
so they're all going to poll twice as well.
Gotcha.
So it's like 25 different total between everything.
All right.
Something like that. I think I counted 25 winners
That's a lot.
for our winners boxes.
And same weekend, next weekend. Oh, that's the Full Throttle Throwdown. That's our buddy over there, Hercules, and Austin Smith. Austin and they are throwing a no prep race down in Tennessee at the Mid-South Dragway. So we threw in some winners boxes, helped them out with that event. So if you're in Tennessee looking for a no prep, you can check out the Hercules Racing page for more information on that. They're called the Full Throttle Throwdown. So good luck, guys. Hope you have a good one. The following weekend, it's like a Tennessee month.
It is Tennessee. You know, who goes to Tennessee in July? Seriously.
Apparently us every
Apparently
weekend.
us every weekend.
Yep. So following that, we have the Party at the Ville, which is at Knoxville Drag Strip in Tennessee. Oh, we have a special guest. Come on in here, buddy.
How you doing, Kyle?
Look at this. You had to peek in. I think we need our big screen.
What are you guys talking about this week?
Well, we're just about to get into motorsports, going over the events that we got coming up. But there you go. Now we got you on screen.
How about that? Now I look really tall.
Well, we were talking about tomorrow. You were supposed to be on the first Friday of the month with Steve, but because of the holiday, are you going on next Friday? Have you figured
Yes.
that out?
Yeah,
Okay.
I'll go on next Friday.
We
Just-
talked about how when this all started, Chris. Remember me and you? We had the phone sitting here,
Mm-hmm.
and people used to give you tough questions. Now you kind of Now you slide by.
I know.
But I told everybody that you can't hide on the radio next Friday. 5 hours.
I know.
You seem excited about that, Chris.
It's my Riddlin night. That's when I gotta get ready for that because it takes a lot of work to stay up all night. But,
You know, when you're in the studio with Steve, it's easier.
yes, it
It's
is.
a lot easier, but yeah. So will you be remote this time?
No, I'll probably go down there.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. Spend the night and I come back on Friday.
Now, I got a question for you. I don't know if a lot of people know out there, but you are a huge July 4th guy.
I'm a huge what?
July 4th guy.
Yes, I am.
I haven't heard. Are you having your normal week-long
It-
Gabrelchik Jamboree?
It's not quite a week long. It's going to be Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, but
The
it'll be
bridge version.
an abridged version, yeah. But it'll be a big jamboree, big fireworks display, and
Which side of the family is it this year?
it's my side of the family. All the Gabrelchiks are coming down, so
Oh, boy.
it'll be
Lock your
good.
doors.
It'll be a wild time. So we always have a good time.
Yeah, I'll be looking forward to some stories next week.
Yeah, I'm sure they'll be there. Although the older we get, it's kind of calmer now. It's not nearly as wild as it used to be.
Well,
So hopefully everybody will leave safe and
but see,
sound.
now they're looking to squeeze into the 3 days, so watch out.
Oh, that could be. And we got a lot of, nieces and nephews and the next generation coming, so it could
Got to
get,
teach them how to do it.
that's right. It'll be a good weekend.
All right.
Well, I'm headed out of here. I just wanted to stop by and say hi.
Happy 4th.
Happy 4th. You guys enjoy the weekend.
All right, bud. And there's your special guest for the day we didn't see coming.
Yeah.
Yeah, this Chris's July 4th weeks are like these epic stories of his whole family coming in. They like set up campers all along his property. Like everyone lives there for the week and just they really like the July 4th. So I don't know how they're gonna get it in 3 days, but we'll see. Let's see. So where are we at? Oh, so Party at the Ville. That is July 17th. That's our buddy Matt Rice. DNR Auto is throwing another no prep down in Knoxville drag strip. So we'll be on site for that. We're title sponsoring that race. I'll be down there. I don't know who's going with me yet, but we'll figure that out. And I'll have the booth down there with me. And the following weekend, guess where we're going to be? Tennessee.
Chapel Hill, Tennessee.
Yep.
About an hour south of Nashville for the Lion Super Bowl of the South. This is one of the big ones.
Is it?
It is. So it's a super national event, which is the top tier in the series. So you get a lot of extra guys to come out and try to vie for that extra prize money. 5 classes, unlimiteds, pro stocks, mini modifieds. I'm trying to remember the other ones. I didn't grab my schedule, but super stock diesel tractors, and I'm missing something else. They've changed their schedule. It used to be the same 5 classes all the time, and then they switched some things around. 4-wheel drive trucks, I believe, are still there. So. Hey, there you go. I remember it's only been 2 years.
That's what he's here for. And then following that, the last weekend of July, guess where we're going to be?
Tennessee.
Tennessee for for Outlaw Diesel Super Series, Rocky Top, number 8.
Oh, number 8.
That's always a blast. Michael Dalton puts on a great show down there. RLC sponsors that leg of it. And as we'll talk about, this last weekend was kind of a wash, literally. So
We should have had rain jackets on this week.
no kidding. So it'll be interesting how the points kind of came out of that, but the next one's going to be at Rocky Top. I can't ever remember having bad weather at Rocky Top. And it's a good time down there. And I think they do I think they're having a gas versus diesel shootout like on Friday night before all the eliminations on Saturday and everything. So that's at Crossville, also down there in Tennessee. So looking forward to that. We got an action-packed July, a lot of it in Tennessee, and a little peek into August. We get back to the West Coast stuff. It's been a while. But the new Hot Shot Secret Whole Shot Diesel Series kicks back off in August. We got pretty much back-to-back there. We're going to be out in Colorado for ATS's Diesel on the Mountains, and then down to Texas like the next week. So we'll cover that later in the month as we get closer to August. But July is going to be a fun one. We're going to be on the road quite a bit again. So speaking of, do we have a special guest?
Well, I didn't tell him he was going to get thrown into it, but we
No?
No.
Well, do you
I
have-
think we should because he's going to have to host with me next week. I don't think he was prepared for this, but
Really? Do we have our questions?
I don't have our standard questions.
I can wing it.
I was going to say you can wing it.
All right, let's
Yeah,
go with
bring
our
'em
normal,
You can bring him on.
our, what do we call this again? Get to know him? Get to know us segment.
Go to the old-fashioned get to know us segment.
What's happening, man?
See, now he knew better not to dress me up. Look at this.
Yeah, you
He's
guys.
straight with the hoodie and everything. All right, so into the microphone. Tell them who you are and what you do here.
My name's Glenn Widener. I'm the new account executive. Going to be traveling with these guys, do some shows, and hopefully sell some product.
And your territory is like that central slice, right?
Yeah, I handle Texas, North Dakota, right in the Midwest there.
Gotcha. Gotcha. So we normally have like this rapid fire, kind of like 10 questions to get to know you. I don't have them, so I'm going to have to try to remember a lot of them. The first one I remember,
Where were you born?
where were you born?
Columbus, Ohio. Lived
Okay.
here my whole life.
Where'd you grow up?
Mount Vernon, Ohio.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Lived from Columbus, Mount Vernon.
Yep.
You know our buddy over there at Pacemaker's Dragway?
I know them, yeah.
Oh, good. Good. And what was your first job?
First job. Worked at Burger King when I was 16.
I worked at McDonald's when I was 16, so I know that.
For gas money.
Yeah. What was your first car?
85 Monte Carlo SS.
Nice.
Yep.
That's a good start.
I needed a motor, so I put a motor in it.
So you got a roller.
Yeah, I got a roller.
Where is it now?
I have no idea.
Be nice to have now, huh?
I would love to have it.
Yeah.
Love to
What
have
kind
it.
of motor did you put in?
I put a 350 in it. Yep.
All right. What is?
Playing sports growing up.
Yep.
Played football in junior high. Then I got into automotive and didn't look back.
Right.
Been doing automotive since.
So to dive into that a little bit, you had a diesel shop,
Yes, I did.
and that was local.
Yeah, it was Sunbury, Ohio. It's called Wagner Diesel.
How long did you have that?
It was about 15 years.
Long time.
A long time. So,
So we really like bringing guys in that have a lot of experience in the field like that. So with being a new account executive, especially that central slice, especially with Texas, Texas is a big state for us. There's a lot of diesels down there. So I think
truck shops.
I think your accounts will be very happy to know that they can talk to someone who gets it.
Yes,
You know, so
absolutely.
I think we had a couple more. Like, what was your favorite beverage? That's right.
Oh, man. Alcoholic or non-alcoholic?
We'll take both.
Oh, shit. I like Yingling
Okay.
and lemonade for non-alcoholic. Can't go wrong with that.
Pineapple mango lemonade from Wendy's. Highly recommend.
Never tried it, but that sounds good.
It's excellent. The last one was favorite TV show or movie?
Ooh. I loved Gone in 60 Seconds when I was a kid,
Classic.
when I was younger. Yep.
Yep. We'll take that.
I think he got them all.
There's one he hasn't done yet.
Okay.
Now you have to tell the world something that you've never told anybody before, and you have to air it right here live on Hot Shots.
I got to keep it PG-13, right?
Close enough.
Close enough. I can't curse, right?
You shouldn't.
I should. Man, that's making it tough. That's tough.
You really don't have to reveal any secrets.
That's
I'm
tough.
just messing with
That's tough.
you. He was about to let it go.
No, I was like, man, should I tell him?
No, let's not. So you survived.
You survived.
You survived.
I'll be fine.
Welcome aboard. Man.
Well, you never know what happens when you get here with us. We just wing it sometimes, and
He was about to. He was
He
about to let
was.
something out.
yep.
Yeah, that looked like it was getting serious for a minute. So, all right, what are we getting into now? So the
Kind of looking back on the last weekend,
last weekend sucked.
it did.
It was bad.
But we actually started out the week really good. Chad and I went to Toma, Wisconsin,
Right.
and we started out at O'Reilly Auto Parts.
That's right. How'd that go?
It went excellent. Got to meet the general manager there, James. Really good guy, a gearhead at heart. So got to introduce him a bit more to FR3. He knew of the Diesel Extreme and EDT and Stiction, but didn't know a whole lot about FR3.
So you were like set up in the parking lot
Yeah, we were in their parking
of an
lot.
O'Reilly's. Did you have a Polar out there too?
We did, yep. Had Rob Foster out with his Simply Red 4-wheel drive.
Cool.
So yeah, got to meet a lot of people out there and tell them a bit more about ourselves.
Did you give them free products?
We did. We had EDT samples.
Well, I bet O'Reilly's hated that.
Nah. They're like, heck yeah, pass those things out.
Yep.
They'll come back for more.
Right. That's cool. And so then you went on to Toma,
Yep.
the big show.
The big show, yeah.
And this is like a really big one for NTPA, right? Like
Yes, this is,
next to Bowling Green.
yeah, pretty much this is just up there with the large attendance and number of classes and everything.
Right. So how was attendance and everything?
The fans was awesome. Friday when I got over to look inside, it was almost a packed house.
Really?
And it holds probably close to 20,000 people. I mean, you're surrounded on three sides with people.
Wow.
Yeah. They actually have like 600 foot worth of grandstands on each side.
Wow.
So it's huge.
And the action?
Action was great. Lots of pullers from everywhere. Thursday night, we got in 2 classes before Mother Nature opened up the rain gates.
Now tell me, as the pulling rookie here, you know rain's the devil to drag racing. But I know you pullers, can't you just rub it in the dirt a little bit?
To an extent.
So-
So it starts to get greasy on top. It's kind of like a drag strip. You guys like your traction. It's the same way. Like there's a certain amount of moisture we can deal with. Like we want moisture to an extent, but you get too far and it's like sliding on grease out there.
Right. So you didn't have wet dirt, you had mud.
Yeah, we had mud.
Mud's bad.
Mud's bad. There they can move a lot of dirt. They got the equipment, manpower to do it. But if it doesn't stop,
They just couldn't keep up.
yeah. They literally were pulling the first 2 classes in sprinkles the entire time. So I'm sure they're out there I didn't see it, but I'm sure they just kept moving real fast, get them up to the line. Because they scrape it in between runs.
Right.
So they can scrape off the mud basically in
Right.
between and let them go. But got two classes in Thursday. Called it after that, which can't blame it downboard. And then Friday we got in both sessions, so a noon and a 7 p.m. Got winners for all those, and then showed up there Sunday morning after having some truck trouble starting. We got there a little bit late, and it just kept raining and kept raining and kept raining. They called the noon session at like 11 o'clock, and then I think around 5 o'clock they finally said, yeah, we're not going to get this in.
So they did no pulls.
No pulls.
Wow.
No one turned a wheel except for to try to get out of the grass.
Right.
A lot of pulling action in the grass if you wanted to see that.
Right.
Fun to watch semis and haulers try to get out.
Well, and like I said, the pulling's interesting because these guys will come from across the country just to get like one pull in, so counting at least one pull and
And it was really tough. Some of these classes didn't get to go at all. Like,
right.
There was
That's painful.
Yeah, we had quite a few classes that didn't even see any action.
Well, my weekend was very similar. we headed down for Outlaw Diesel Super Series at Virginia Motorsports Park. Holly Rock puts this one on, and beautiful racetrack, of course. VMP is just awesome, So, but you had the threat of rain that we thought was probably going to miss, maybe, and it was beautiful Friday. Like but we don't start till the evening time, and of course, right before we started to get going, it was like that one dark cell that just found us, and we didn't get anything done Friday, nothing at all. They called it before it even really got out of the gate, and so that was a wash. And they had to push everything into Saturday, and they cut down the qualifiers. So instead of getting 3 qualifiers, they said everybody's only going to get 2, and we're going to go right to eliminations. Well, they barely got the 2 qualifiers in, and before we even started, we didn't get the national anthem sung.
No big song?
They didn't get there.
Didn't get there.
And then the weather came, and it came down hard. And then they tried to dry it, got halfway through drying the track, and then another one came and just killed it. So it's the first time I've really been in an Outlaw Series race where we didn't get anything in, I feel really bad for the guys that drove all the way there, but they still got points. So they get some attendance points, and then they also get some qualifying points based on how they qualified. So that's going to change the standings up a little bit, which I didn't think it really would, but
They had a couple guys that probably couldn't make it, and some guys that were
That
just
hurts.
getting out for the season. And
I'll tell you, the S10, the Hot Shot Secret Firepunk S10 actually secretly snuck off to Galat to do some private testing the day before and got hurt. So they brought it out there, but it didn't even come off the trailer. So I guess not having anybody else run probably helps them in points a little bit, you know. But I actually just talked to Levon today. Their engines over at Drew's right now, D&J. They had a valve issue again. So getting that all squared away, so they'll be ready to go for the end of the month down there in Tennessee. So should be good and set to go. But yeah, I kind of was a bummer of a weekend. We were looking forward to some good racing, and weather just did not cooperate.
it did not.
It's that time of the year that we run into this sometimes.
Good. You mentioned about points. I'll talk about rain points on the polling side.
How's that work?
So they get 15 points for being there, ready to compete.
That's it.
That's
You
it.
just gotta show up and say hi.
Hi, but things actually got to run. So if you go,
Well, they go to the pits and fire them up.
well, they do a tech inspection. If someone suspects something, they'll say fire it up, and
Ah,
you know, there's been people in the past that's kind of, entered and they can't really even run. They're like, oh, trying to stay in the points. I get it. It's tough. If the rules didn't.
drag racing, they'll go to the line broke sometimes. So, you never know. The other guy can red light.
Right.
So if you can actually get it to the line, knowing it won't go down the track if you're broke, they don't tell anybody. They'll go right to the line. You'll see one take off, and you're like, why didn't he leave? It's like, oh, he never was going to leave. He's broke. But if that guy had a red light, he'd have gone another round. You got
Right.
more points.
You got
So,
more
yeah,
points.
They're dirty
Gotcha.
too.
On the polling side, if it's not hurt too bad, they'll go to the track and they make a measurable poll. So they're like literally got to move it an inch, so they'll get place points then.
Right.
So it's kind of like qualifying, the same extent. So they can get up to 15 more points, like a win's 15
Right.
points, so it's 30 points total. So
it's similar
so
to
if
drag
they
racing.
have 5 in the class, they can get a couple extra points
Right.
by actually
Even if they
moving
don't have
it really
It
working
happens in drag
machine.
racing too.
Yeah.
If they have if that broke car has a buy round or a non-compete, they still have to break the beams under their own power. So they'll just start enough to just break the beams and they
Gotcha.
go next round. There's points. So.
Right.
So I know the Hot Shot Secret Pro Street class. We've been running a kind of a video feature on it, getting behind the scenes a little bit, getting to know these drivers, which I love because I love these guys to death. And we do a lot of video with you see some of this racing and stuff. But I wish more people would come get to know these guys. They're just half of them are crazy, half of them are just so focused. Half of them are goofy and have a great time. It's just a great group of personalities, and that's one of the good things about being able to be out there these races to get to know these guys. It's more than just their vehicle and everything. But I know we had, if you followed our first couple ones, I think we're playing one today. Am I right? Or is that from last week? We are playing that today? Okay, so that was the one from before this week. Right, so that'll catch up. That'll be after the second round of Outlaw leading up to this weekend. And
You're going to be making some lemonade, basically.
yeah, for this weekend,
For
we don't know how it's going to turn out, man. Matt will make some lemonade out of it. But I think one of the cool things is, Johnny is the defending champion of the Pro Street class. Johnny Gilbert at Stainless Diesel. And it was neck and neck. He won the first leg, so here goes Johnny again. He's going wire to wire again. But I think as you'll see in the video, it's an all-new kind of ball game this year. And Johnny may have a surprising early exit, I'll say, out of the second round of the series. But then come back to this weekend, since nobody got it, I believe Johnny was the top qualifier. So he should catch more points than anybody.
Okay.
So now I don't know where the points are going to fall, which makes the whole series interesting on how it plays out again. So
And was Johnny going to run Pro Street with his new Pro Mod being out, or did he just?
Pro Mod's not out yet.
Well, I know it's not out, but originally he wasn't going to run the Pro Street, was he? Or he just?
I think you should.
Just
No,
kinda-
they said they were going to try to run both.
Okay.
Well, then there's a third truck too now. They're like, I don't know how we're going to run 3. But the other stainless diesel family truck should be at Rudy's as well.
Okay.
The old pink truck, if people don't know what I'm talking about. So I hear that might be at Michael Dalton's race, RLC, at the end of the month. So,
Okay.
I don't think the Pro Mod's going to be ready. It might be. So we'll see if they can try to pull off three vehicles. Because I think that's 590 Pro Street and Pro Mod. Those are 3 running in a row. So good luck, guys.
Yeah.
Good luck.
No, I'm looking forward to seeing the Pro Mod. I just know it's going to be awesome.
Well, they had it at UCC, and it is gorgeous. It is pretty. So, yeah, we're looking forward to that. I know Johnny's excited. And I'll tell you, I went out to dinner with the guys after it rained out on Saturday, and I know the new stainless diesel Pro Mod, I think it's running a Motec, if I'm not mistaken, which is the truck's on a Bosch system, which the way they explained it was Bosch is like a Game Boy and the Motec's like a PlayStation 5 in the matter of like how much control you have over it. And the stuff that Stainless was saying, which I can't repeat publicly, about what it takes to program that Pro Street truck to get down the track is absolutely insane. It's a miracle of science that they get that thing down the track, because they have no parameters to work with, so they have to fool the computer on every single parameter. And they're using it's nuts. It's nuts. And everyone asks, why do you have 4 guys around all this stuff? It takes 5 guys to get that truck down the track.
Gotcha.
So they're going to be so grateful when they get over this Pro Mod with this modern Motec that can program anything and be able to control it a lot better. But it was really interesting to hear what those guys go through to just getting the computer of that Pro Street truck. And that's a bad truck. It's the fastest, 4-wheel drive diesel in the world, and it's pretty much running 480s, 490s consistently now, and it's for sale. If anybody would like it,
Buy a winner.
yeah, it's a bad truck.
That's the only way I would do it. Buy a winner.
Turnkey, ready to go.
Turnkey, ready to go.
Well, we said
And
the only
but-
problem is they're going to have a customer service job down, because to get somebody to understand how to get it down the track is
Right. Right. Oh, well, it'd be a nightmare to figure out, but to buy something like that and to know it works.
right.
Like
Proven,
proven.
multi-world champion vehicle, yeah. Yeah, and that's the plan. They're like, they'd love to just sell it as is, but it might be easier to piece the whole thing out, because trying to get somebody to buy it and then to understand how to, all their crazy little hacks in it is, it's tough. But I hope somebody,
Because that was
either
originally
buys it and races it in the series, or I hope they just decide to keep it and run it.
right, and that was originally his tow truck to the track, correct?
That's what started, yeah.
Yeah.
He was running gas cars, and his gas car broke in a point series, and he was like, I'm going to go run my Polar, and next thing you know, it became what it is. So
It's crazy how some of those vehicles transform, over time.
Yep. So I guess we'll wrap this up here. Do we have any? I think when I had I forgot to mention the PRI Roadshow. Stopping here. So check out PRI Road Tour. They're going all around the country. They did this last year when PRI kind of got canceled because of the COVID stuff. They ended up last minute putting together this PRI Road Tour. They hopped in the van and they went to shops all over the country. This year they're doing it a little bit different. It just started last week, I believe, a week or two ago, and they're hitting racetracks all over the country.
Right, going to events, which is
Yeah.
really cool to
Yep.
go on that side of the spectrum,
Yeah, but I think they just
PRI
did,
is usually a lot about shops and so forth like that, but to now head up to the events.
Yeah, and that's what this whole tour is about. So I know they did they were just at a dirt track, I think, to kick off the season. Or no, they're coming to a dirt track in Ohio. But while they're on tour, they're stopping by here. So we look forward to having them. They're going to be here in just a couple weeks. Oh, right after that Party at the Ville weekend. So yeah, July 19th or something, they're going to be coming by. We're looking forward to having PRI here, and we'll do a little filming. Check out their social media pages, specifically their YouTube page. As they are on this tour, they're updating their YouTube page constantly with each stop, so it's really kind of cool to watch this van go across the country and all these really cool tracks and dirt courses and all sorts of different racing venues, and a couple shops on the way, including us. So
Yes.
we're looking forward to having them here. Anything else? We're going to throw it to a video as we go out.
Yeah, let's throw it out to our video recapping the Hot Shot Secret Pro Street class, leaving round 2 there in UCC.
Yeah, this was after the Rudy's opener. We had points established coming out of Rudy's, going into the Firepunk Diesel Outlaw Diesel Revenge leg of the ODSS point series, which took place at UCC. So this will get you up to date coming into this past weekend, and then we'll have another video coming out to kind of recap our rainy weekend at VMP and update the points. And again, we're going to finish this month off down at RLC for the 4th race of the year of the series. So until next time, have a happy 4th.
Happy 4th of July
Enjoy the weekend and have a good time and enjoy the video.
See you next week.
See you next week.
Last month in the Hot Shot Secret Pro Street Truck class.
Getting ready to go into Q1 of the very first race of the year. Can't wait. It's been a long winter.
Off the trailer, I'll say 525.
First time driving it, so it's like the 5th round on this truck.
Nice.
Ever, so.
It's either going to take it or no, it's not.
We're going to lead the points, take home the money today.
Yep. We're going to run this beautiful blue monster at UCC in about 4 weeks.
Hey.
Yes, sir.
Say something interesting into the camera.
I broke my shit.
Did you really?
Slightly.
Maybe.
We got back up. We'll be okay.
You gonna make another qualifying tonight?
I got viscosity questions for you.
So we went to, I think we did not have lockup essentially on that pass. I pedaled it and lifted early, went to 495. So it was interesting pass. So
there was like no RPM.
Yep.
Yeah. Like none. Like so at the top, like 6,000 RPM sounds like.
Yeah. So I got a spirit converter. We're gonna let it cool off. Probably flop it out here in a little bit.
Gotcha. How you feeling about your qualifying session so far?
They've not gone to plan. You have to put fuel in it for it to run. And then my bump, the way the valve body works, the trans brake, if you bump too many times, the way my valve body works, if you bump too many times, it steals the fluid from the unlock circuit on the converter, and it will centrifugally apply the clutch, so it locked the torque converter.
Damn, get this man some water. Can we get him some water?
I got bread in my throat. It's a dry ass burger. Anyways, it locked torque converter line.
Nice.
So like it didn't even bump all the way through the beams, and then I had a brain fart. Instead of just restarting the truck, spooling and going, I backed out. And then they don't let you rerun after it backed out.
Gotcha.
Fault line, so.
qualifying nearly over and eliminations coming up, the drivers are finding it harder and harder to stay together.
Johnny.
Yeah.
I need an O-ring so I can whip your ass in the finals.
Perfect. I'll go get one like tomorrow. It'll be okay. Tomorrow. Oh, you want it right now? Oh,
With some new leaders on the scoreboard, everyone looks forward to their final shot at qualifying the next morning.
Sweet.
We're comfortable where we're at. We're ready to race.
Hell yeah.
So,
good luck, brother.
Thank you, sir.
There's Johnny.
Yeah.
Ready?
Rock.
That's what I'm talking about.
We tried to turn it up because obviously we've been not going as fast as he has. So.
We've never had this much nitrous on its life.
What you got up there?
It's the flux capacitor. We got to plug in the flux capacitor before every pass.
Gotcha.
When this sucker hits 88 mile an hour, you're going to see some serious.
spade connector inside of a Turbo 400 for the trans brake
activation,
interrupt deal activation. When I bumped in, the first time it bumped, and it fell off the spade connector, and I just let go like I launched it. So the wire's hanging down, and I was sitting there. Well, that's racing, boys.
It's not like it was easy competition. There was more.
No, it was. I mean, these guys knew what they had. These guys knew exactly. Yeah, I mean, they're fast. They're fast guys, and they're seasoned fast guys. You know, Johnny got a hard break on what happened to him, and knocked him out first round. He's the fastest qualifier.
But that's racing.
Yeah, so I bet it is racing, but there's a lot of ups and downs on what you can do and what you can't do. So. Just go out there and run the best you can. And
are you planning on doing more Pro Street class in ODSS?
Originally, no, not till this weekend. Actually, I was going to let probably the other guy run Pro Street or 590 in his truck. I was really just dialing it in for him,
right?
Just because we're building another car, and that's what I'll be running. But maybe, I don't know. I'm not 100% sure.
Right. Probably one of the larger Pro Street classes, at least so far we've
Very,
seen
very
this year.
good turnout this year, yes.
So how do you feel? I mean, you're normally like a points leader, and you've come off some big victories.
Yes.
Now, with this one, you're going to be down on points. Is it going to keep you honest? You're going to get...
So what's funny is that we've won multiple championships, and what we find is that we like fighting ourselves, or say challenging ourselves rather. And of course, we love competing. So like, long story short, we're going to be probably, once we do the math and we get show-up points, we get number one qualifier points, number one qualifier at this event, won the last event down at Rudy's, and we will be very close to maybe staying in first in points, or might be bumped down to second. We'll have to see.
Gotcha.
How it all shakes out. So.
Well, after Rudy's, Johnny Gilbert had a commanding lead in first. The points came in, and Tyler Burkhart moves up to first place, followed by Johnny Gilbert, Michael Dalton, Tom Burrell, Paul Cato, Aaron Reynolds, and Nathan Wheeler. Check out them next time as the gang heads to Holly Rock for another Pro Street Points shootout.
Welcome. Woo! Welcome back. Welcome. Woo! Welcome back.
Welcome.
Howdy.